Hey there, it is Chris with Footbridge Media. Welcome to the Footbridge Media Weekly Roundup, where we take online marketing and contractor adjacent news for the week. We'll boil it down to a few talking points so you can learn a little bit without wasting too much of your time. So for this week, for November the 2nd, let's jump right into it. From Forbes, 19 key ways that clients can prepare for the holiday rush. Basically, this goes into a lot of niche stuff about e-commerce and some brick and mortar type stuff. The big takeaway here is start early, start now. You should have started in October. We've been talking for weeks now about the importance of getting your holiday cards ordered. Plan properly now. So, big takeaway, if you're doing any holiday marketing, you should be doing it now, not in mid-November and December. Start now. Another one here from Search Engine Roundtable. Google provides silence you're writing unhelpful content. There's a quote here from Danny Sullivan that I'll just read straight off here. We look at signals from across the web that are aligned with what people generally consider to be helpful content. If someone is asking you a question and you're answering it, that is people first content and likely aligns with signals that it's helpful. So the big takeaway here is we're talking about double EEAT, EEAT, that is experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trust. Basically, it's part of the search rating, how people figure out if content is valuable. So what Google's saying here is if you're trying to help people authentically, we can tell. If you're trying to do this for SEO purposes, we can tell, so work accordingly. The issue here is that there's never an instance where 100% of the content is generated for the sake of people. There will always be SEO enhancements, always be modifications for the sake of trying to get more people to click, and that is categorically not people first. That is suggesting that search engine optimization is still important. Think about those recipe sites. Recipe sites don't rank well because the food tastes great. Recipe sites rank well because of the structure of how a page is written, the information that's provided, and the way that all those things flow, the way that all those things work out. So I understand the wanting to strike a balance. I understand wanting to try to say people first. But the analysis here kind of sounds like we're saying never write for search engines, which is just not the case. We're always writing for search engines. So that's the takeaway there is find balance. Yes, you should be writing primarily for people. Remember that. We've seen too many spammy things that are clearly search engine optimization first. That ultimately will fail, but they do well at least for a little bit. And that's the part that's kind of hard to swallow. So here I wanted to include this. This doesn't necessarily impact contractors and home service providers right now, but it's always something good you have in ear to the ground too. 3 major ways generative AI is redefining search from Adweek. Again, this isn't really something that's going to impact contractors now, but just something to be aware of. For example, let's take the search query sample that they use in the article for best burgers near me. Google right now would return Google business profile listings that mention burgers that have high review counts. That makes sense. In the future, that might look more like a dialogue. It might look more like Google trying to figure out, do you like smash burgers or do you like thick patty burgers? It might ask you those questions and might consider your previous search histories and your location history. That might be further exploited by SEOs in the future by talking about more subjective type terms instead of objective type terms when they're writing this content. Again, not something that's really going to impact contractors right now. It's still creepy, but still something that you should be aware of. That's kind of our job at Footbridge too, is to help you to stay in the loop on things that might be impactful later on. Right now, not too much to worry about when it comes to generative AI and how contractors prepare their content. This one from Pro Remodeler, out of sight, out of mind, basically puts a positive spin on that term. Basically suggesting make it easy to not sort the small stuff by not doing the small stuff. You, as someone who's important in your business, should be focused on important things. So focus your attention on what you need to tackle, what you need to handle, and delegate things away that you don't need to worry about. Or, maybe use some Eisenhower box like we talked about last week. Identify things that maybe are not urgent and not important that really should be completely taken off of your plate. Control your day, don't have it control you. And the last one here from Roofing Contractor, how winning awards boost your business's opportunities and reputation. This was a fairly straightforward one. Talks about how winning awards can help boost employee morale, but also is a benefit to you as a marketing piece. So you could talk about when you win these awards, you can write press releases, a little old school, but still works in some markets, and especially if you're talking about industry-specific type recognition. You can also put this type of content in your social media posts. You can add these logos on your website. I call them trust monikers, basically these little logos and icons that are from organizations that you or a homeowner might already trust, and associating that logo with your logo, kind of helping to reassure them that they're in the right spot, that they're in good company. One thing to watch out for that was not mentioned in this article, but we've talked about plenty before on the Footbridge Media blog, so watch out for link hijacking. Some of these award badges They come with code that links to the awarding company's website. And on that website, you might find a link to find a contractor in your neighborhood. So you may inadvertently be linking away to somebody else. So just something to consider there. Hopefully we've saved you a couple extra clicks. That's all for this week's edition. Hopefully kept you up to date on some recent news and helped you avoid wasting too many minutes in the process. Footbridge Media clients can also always reach out to their marketing consultants for any further questions or concerns related to anything marketing with their business. If you're not already a Footbridge Media client, consider how maybe you could benefit from our expertise as a contractor marketing agency, someone who can help streamline and manage your online marketing presence. We're here to help. We have no contracts, we have no build fees. We even offer a 90-day money-back guarantee on our core marketing program. So if you have any more questions, you want any more information, you want some more tips and tricks for contractors, and you want to learn how Footbridge Media can help you, you can check us out online at footbridgemedia.com.